All right, here we go. So, I didn't wake up this morning planning to record. I had been sitting with this for weeks, hell, probably some months. The fear, the excitement, the overthinking. But this morning, I woke up to a message from my husband. Just a good old good morning message, but it wasn't just a simple good morning, baby. How are you? This man prayed for me and he prayed over my podcast. Y'all, he prayed for this very moment here. And what he prayed for was everything that I've been asking God for in secret: clarity, confidence, the courage just to show up, even though I didn't feel ready. It was really confirmation. I didn't need another sign. I didn't need another checklist. I needed to remember that God already cleared this path for me, and it's time for me to just walk in it. So here I am. This is me. Not perfect, not polished, just present. My name is Sarah LaJoy, and this is Becoming. A space for the woman who's been everything but seen. So let's start at the beginning. I really started this podcast because I was tired of surviving. I was tired of smiling through the stress, tired of pouring from an empty cup, not even realizing that I'm pouring from an empty cup. Tired of showing up strong and never feeling held. I was exhausted. Not that, oh, I need an hour of sleep, I'll be fine. But the kind of tired where your soul feels like it's unraveling, just silently, nobody noticing. Not because they didn't care, but because I make this shit look easy. The truth is, I was holding it all in. The kids, my husband being away at times for training, for school, whatever. Actually putting our house on the market to sell. That meant another PCS was on the horizon. And I still couldn't feel like I could say I need help. Until one day, baby, I broke. And it all came from the paint not matching. So I was doing a second coat of paint on the wall, right? So I had to go out and buy more paint because I ran out, of course. Y'all, I get back and I start painting, and it's a different shade. But it says it's the same exact paint that I bought before. But it's a different shade when I put it on that wall. I let it dry. I'm listening to the YouTube. I'm listening to the people. You just got to let it dry. Y'all, I let this paint dry for 24 hours, and it was still a different shade. So that is what they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, baby. I went into my garage because that was just hell. It was just the first place I could go to. But I go into my garage and I literally get down on bended knee and I beg God just to take it out. In that moment I realized what it felt, what it meant to surrender myself. Baby, I asked God to take it, and y'all know what he told me? I never asked you to carry this. And he's like so right. Why do we, like, it's just instilled in us that we have to handle it all, and we really don't. We were not put here to handle it. We weren't put here to be everything to everyone. It's impossible. But that moment broke something, and it also healed something. I realized I built my identity on around being strong. I thought my worth came from how much I could carry, how much I can endure. But God started showing me that my strength isn't in what I carry or what I hold up. It's in what I'm willing to lay down. And that's when I started choosing stillness, softness, not as performance, but as practice. Not to fix myself, not to rebrand myself, but to find myself. And that's what this podcast is. It's a soft space, a soul stretch, and a sacred return. Let's be honest though. This world does not give us permission to be soft, especially not as black women. We're built to be strong, to be silent, to be patient. But honey, your softness is not a weakness. I'm going to say it one more time, just in case you didn't hear me right. Your softness does not mean you are weak, baby. Your softness is sacred. It's trusting that I don't have to raise my voice to be heard. I don't have to overfunction to be valued. And I damn sure don't have to explain my rest to people who glorify exhaustion. Softness has become my quiet rebellion. And I'm trying to invite you into joining me with it. So for the woman who's still hiding behind strong, if you're listening to this and still showing up as the version of yourself that the world taught you to be, baby, I see you. I am you. And I just wanted to tell you, you do not have to carry it all. You are allowed to say, I am not okay. You are allowed to ask for softness. You are allowed to stop performing and start breathing. Baby, it is not selfish to want peace. You are not behind for needing rest. And you are not disqualified because you're healing while you're holding it down. And girl, I wish I could tell you that I've mastered all of this. That I'm floating through motherhood and marriage. And I'm your favorite Pinterest board. But no, ma'am. Some days I'm gentle. Some days I'm guarded. And hell, some days I cry because I'm scared of the very thing that I prayed for. I'm scared to become that woman that I've been praying for. But every day I keep choosing to become. Even when it's messy, when it's quiet. Hell, right now I'm recording from a closet because my house is so empty. Because we're PCS and y'all. But I'm still showing up. And if you're still listening right now, you are too, and that's all that matters. So say it with me here. Say it powerful, but say it softly. I am not too much. I am not too late. I am not behind. God hears me. God sees me. And God is still using me. You do not have to prove your worth. And you do not have to perform just for peace. I am becoming, and I am not ashamed. All right, so this was my very first episode, and baby, I know it's not perfect. You probably hear the mic moving around too much. But hey, this is me, uncut, unfiltered, and unedited. Just me showing up honestly. And sometimes honest is more than enough. I didn't come here with the answers, but baby, I came with the obedience. Because I know there's a woman out here who's been carrying it all and just needs permission to set it down. If this feels like it was for you, girl, share it. Text it to your sister. Forward it to your auntie. Email it to your coworker. Hell, you can even send it to that girl that you don't like no more because she probably needs this more than you. But this is how we build a soft community, one real conversation at a time. And sis, if no one has told you lately, you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too far gone. I see you. I hear you. And baby, I love you real bad, real bad. Until next time, stay soft, stay rooted, and stay becoming. Because honey, you are enough.